The materials you'll need for this DIY are some scissors, some E6000 glue, some sponge brushes, some twine or yarn, some acrylic paint, a clear chalkboard coating, some cardstock papers, a canvas, and just a little triangle cut out of some cardboard just to make the tracing process easier. So just to make this process a little bit faster, I already went ahead and painted my canvas. As you can see, I just painted it gray. The color I used was the Americana acrylic paint in slate gray. 2 coats of that in a horizontal and vertical direction, and just use a sponge brush to paint that. And then after that dried, I did a clear chalkboard coating over top of it. I did 1 coat horizontally, and then the next coat I did vertically, and of course I let them dry in between coats. And I already cut out all of my little flag cards. What they're gonna look like is just 2 triangles stuck together. So I made about 21 of them. And the way I did that was I took some cardstock paper and I flipped it over, and I used my little cardboard triangle, and all I did was angle this so that I could do 2 triangles on the back of 1 piece of cardstock. And I just traced around it. And after I traced the first one, I flipped it right over like this so that it would be symmetrical. And I traced that one as well. Then you have something that looks like this, except mine's a little messy. And I cut around the edges. Don't cut down the center because you want this to be able to fold over. Cut along the edges, and I did that 21 times. After I did that, I came up with about this big pile of little flag looking things, and you see how they fold over like this. And I have some really cute ones with anchors on them, and here's some more anchor ones. I just did a variety. This one is a chevron ombre. So the next thing you want to do is cut out some twine, and first of all you want to figure out where you want to drape your twine on the canvas. So I cut 2 long pieces and 1 smaller piece. This one's about 1.5 feet. That's the shortest one. And I'm gonna drape this across the top corner like that. And the 2 longer pieces are gonna go across like that. What you're gonna do next is pick out 3 of the flags that you wanna use. I'm gonna take my E6000 glue and I'm gonna unfold this. And I'm just going to put some right in the crease. And then I'm going to take my twine and put it in between. Fold this over and then pull your twine tight so that it sticks on there. And then I'm going to take another dab of E6000, or you can use a glue stick or whatever. And I'm just going to make put some on the flag so that it sticks together. And you're just going to press that together. And make sure it's really tight and secure. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do this 2 more times for this piece of twine. So this is what it's gonna look like after you have glued all the little flags onto the twine. I have mine lined up the way that I want it to look like, but I'm gonna let this dry for about ½ hour to an hour. Okay, so I did forget to mention that after you've applied the chalkboard paint, you do want to let your canvas dry for 24 hours. This just cures the chalkboard coating. You can do this without the chalkboard. I just thought it was a cute little idea to add in there. So once it's dried and everything, I just took a piece of chalk and I just rubbed it all over the canvas. That's why you can kind of see like swirly marks on it. And then what you do is just dust it off after that, and this kind of cures it to be used as a chalkboard. So I just wanted to let you know about that. Okay, so actually we're not gonna glue the twine on because after trying to glue it, it didn't work out very well. So, lesson learned, I'm going to use a little push pin. So that is something you're gonna need for this DIY. I am sorry that I didn't try this sooner. Push these in on the side and around the back. So all I'm doing is putting the twine under the push pin and just setting it in place. So it looks like that on the back side. And I'm taking another one and just doing the same thing for the top part. All right, so this is what I have as the final product. I did have to flip the top one over or around because it was the wrong way and the anchors were upside down, so it looked kind of stupid. But this is what it looks like. It's super cute and adds a super fun accessory to any bedroom or any room at all. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you a close-up of what it looks like.